All right, good morning. I know it was a little hectic morning for me. I woke up with that mora. You know what that means when you wake up mora? Muriomo, muriomo, muriomo. Muriomo. Um, all right, next. Today, I want to explain to you why everybody's like, well, why we have a country and why, if we print out the money, why everybody's suffering. And why if we print out money, we have a Department of Treasury and every country has their own currency. And we have Vineyard Vaughn. So my email from Vineyard Vaughn. No, just came in. This is sales. Um, why do we? Why, if we print out money, why can't everybody be rich? The reason why we have and they say what deficits and all this. The reason why we have a federal budget every month, every year. I'm gonna explain this to Joe Biden. A federal, all right. I have to write down while I speak. A budget every year determines what money we use to go. Oh, this is another point I'm gonna bring out today. So, um, another point, it brings out that how much money is gonna go out for the people on the poverty level that we have to help. How much money that needs to be dispersed for people that don't have enough money to eat every year. How much money is needed for to fix. Sorry about that. Hold on. How much money is needed to disperse to fix our roads and our infrastructure, our um, how much money that we need to do for sports. It all basis. It's all about depending on our unemployment rate, depending about how many manufacturing companies and how much money comes in, of how much products come into our country, how much money we need for housing, how much money is in the banking industry, and we have to um, do surpluses and we have to supplement others to survive for everybody. Um, so we create an amount every year. Let's say we create $1 trillion, 2 trillion, 3 trillion, and that money is not to create havoc in our country. Creating a budget is to not to if not say spoil the American people or citizens of any other country. It's to not create monsters. The it's just a simple fact. It's not the GDP has to be at a certain level. Yes, because it has to deal with the economy, it has to deal with the employment rate, it has to deal with the medicines comes into our country, pharmaceuticals, product, food supply, military equipment, the military personnel. Uh, how much money do we have to help other countries because their federal budget is under leveled because they live under a low cost of living, so we need to help them so they could come up into that level so they could raise their currency and their currency rate, and everybody else's currency rate fluctuates with the United States of America, which I feel is not a good thing because like the pounds, the euros, the rupees, the yen, the different currencies, the Canadian dollar, the Mexican peso, the Colombian peso. Um, everybody has a different currency, and depending on the on whatever happens and how much employment and how much money the country makes and everything, your currency rate and your stock and your market price raises or lower. And our country doesn't have that, and that would help a lot if we had a currency in our country that fluctuates and it grows at a steady rate. We never let. Sometimes it goes down depending on our economy, or depending on what losses we have, or what failures our federal government and our businesses and corporations and our nation have. But the reason why we have a budget, and this is what Joe Biden doesn't understand with his $1 trillion budget, a budget is to supply the necessary items to each single citizen of our nation at the cost of living we have. And inflation, your the highest rate of your increase of inflation and your federal budget money does not help each American, no matter what demographic they come from, no matter what ethnicity, no matter what religion or socioeconomic class they come from. It's not helping us. So you're never gonna get a government budget. Trust me. We're never gonna approve a budget for you. Trust me. Trust me. We're never gonna approve a budget for your smart ass. Trust me. It's not to create havoc. It's to help the American people. That's why the Bible that William Shakespeare used to write on, it was called the Geneva Bible. It was that everybody was supposed in the world supposed to be successful, but this is why we have our monarchy, royal sovereign monarchy, and we will always be sovereign under our sovereign because we know how to help the people. We know when the person is in need. We don't like people begging on our knees and complaining. about stereotypes, about racial inequality, and bringing in constriction and constricting people, and incarcerating people, incarcerating, like, you know how many beautiful people in jail right now, they're cute kids and everything. These people are innocent, they're smart, they have a lot of potential, and they have to go to do other things because you didn't give them the opportunity that they needed in this nation. Like our penal system in this country, you know how many people have sentences 30, 40 years. You know, they miss the kid's first birthday party, the baptism, which is a very, very, they miss the kindergarten graduation, the parent student night, taking them out to ballet recital, taking them to the zoo for the first time, their first prom, their mother's death. They sometimes they can't get absent leave or whatever they call it, a grievance, to go see a family member. They're never gonna see their aunt at their funeral, or go see the family in the ICU, their mom. They get notified when they die. They get lucky if they go there for a day to go to funeral cemetery. Like, the penal system is something very, very depressing. Like, I have witnessed it for myself. Like, fortunate for me, they know my record. I don't supposed to be in jail, but I was in the Middlesex, Edentown, whatever, down somewhere because Tony set me up, and he put fentanyl, and I almost got into a bad car accident, and I almost totaled the car. I totaled the car and everything. Then I had to wait 30 days in jail to get released. And there I met Wendy Williams' brother, and I was incarcerated with him in the same cell. And they told me I had COVID, and I never had COVID and everything. Um, I've been in Middlesex, right? Um, and I used to fight with him because he used to talk about stealing and Perth Amboy and everything. And he was like, you gotta go for the big bag. I'm like, no, you don't steal from the rich people, whatever. And he used to, because Wendy William had a clothing store, whatever, and he used to sell clothing and Perth Amboy. But anyway, um, times are rough out there, Joe Biden, and we're not perfect. Nobody's perfect, and you're the worst from perfect. And our budget every year is not to create monsters. Yes, we do print out the money, yes, but we have to be in line with every other nation. We have to. We create a budget and then all these budgets don't add up to what you're supposed to help the American people. Look at how much money we released for COVID relief funds the first time, and you asking for more. We have suffice money to think. And look at Mike De Blasio. He's broke as hell. He doesn't even want to have a Twitter account. He's with some other black girl up in Columbus Circle on the rooftop bar over there. I saw him the other day, and then he left his nice wife from Yale because she outsmarts him, and he was trying to put the kids in psych wards and everything. He's another crazy Democrat. Um, but anyway, the budget, it suffice to help each American person not be homeless and everything. Every other country doesn't suffer the homelessness problem we do today. The family problems, the drug problems, the problem of having kids and them not having a promising future, of not waking minimum wage every single day. We have a lot of problems. You can't afford a rent. A child that leaves university has to pay sometimes for a good college. They pay over $2,000 a month and student loans for the university degree, plus a rental, a two-bedroom rental minimum and a nice area from $2,500 for one bedroom in New Jersey. In New York City, $3,000 to $5,000. San Francisco up to $8,000. In Miami up to $5,000. And then a car insurance is $300 to $500. The car payment nowadays is $500 to $1,000 for a nice car. A cell phone bill already is almost $200 to $300. An electricity bill is from $150 to $300. A cable bill with Wi-Fi is from 180 to $250. So, but how do you expect people to live on a budget of $30,000 to $50,000 a year? And employers and owners of corporations and CEOs have to be more considerate because you guys live the luxury life. You guys go to yachts and station in Central Pay, visit Nice, retire Monaco. You guys go have a house in Lake Como. You guys travel the world. You guys you guys want to go see China? You guys want to go to Mexico and vacation in Los Cabos and get engaged in Los Cabos and yacht across country and the River Canais and everything? But you guys don't. You guys got to treat your. You guys got to take care of your workers. The security guard face is annoying. Security guards are the worst idea in the world. So next, for schools, for the future. So my vision for schools and because the cafeterias, I'm looking at Linden, New Jersey, they keep changing contracts with the food vendors. They supply the same food that they supply for prison kids, for the people in prison and the people on psych wards. It's nasty food, and they keep promising the same food, and they keep coming and change the company name, and they win the bid again with a different company, and it's the same exact food, and the food is not. The kids are not happy with the cafeteria food, so I want to revamp and rebuild schools that are old, and put cafeterias with the local fast food companies, and and people that the parents that have the money enough, they could pay for their fast food at a lower cost, and the people that are on the poverty level don't have to pay for like a little McDonald's, a little Burger King, a little Kentucky Fried Chicken, a little Popeyes, a little Just Salad, a Salad Fresh, a Chop and Go. I don't know, something, a Subway, a Jersey Mike's. So we have like five different cafeteria options in the school. These kids spend 5 days a week at school for September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. They spend 10 months in school, 9 months total in school. They should have an option of 5 to 10 fast food options at the school cafeteria of pizza or whatever it is. They should have an option in the school cafeteria. It's a very good piece. So that's what I want to do to every school in America. Um, and police uniforms, you guys are very intimidating with those uncomfortable, cheap polyester fabric uniforms, and it's like RoboCops. You guys look like RoboCops. You look like you guys. It's like being in the Nazi army, and these are the Holocaust people, the Hitler's people. That's what those uniforms. So my thing, I want to contract like American Eagle, Cotton On, Agri Pastel or something, and create a better comfort in the winter and in the colder seasons. And now that you puffer jackets like Montclair's and Grey Goose or whatever, and Canada Goose, and then and then it's jogger pants instead, or some jogger pants, or some like those khakis that American Eagle has, or some hoodies that say NYPD or LAPD, and that's it. I can't stand those uniforms. Trust me, a little hoodie, a little nice sports jacket or something, even a varsity jacket. That's how we want our cops in America now. Anyway, have a great day and take care.